Okay, I am sorry about all of that. I just had a really weird glitch going on there. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? What is going on, world of YouTube? My name is Grandmaster Scott, and welcome back to Wait, no data. Why are you saying no data? Oh, wait, because I know why. There we go. Okay. Gets shot. Yeah, that's gonna happen because I keep forgetting to, turn it off whenever I switch back. Anyway, welcome back to episode 10 of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. As you'll notice, the scenery looks a little different from the last time we streamed. That is because, like I said, I was going to handle a couple things off stream. I was going to find the door that I missed, which it turns out I didn't miss it, I just forgot to open it. And I was going to do the majority of the Endless Tower off camera. And I did, which has also led to the team being a little higher level than before. So, Minoko now knows every single Nevron skill he can learn. I have gotten every single Nevron foot I needed, so this is them. Some noteworthy ones include Sakapatat's Fire, which is a really good AoE fire skill. I've got Duelist Storm, a really strong breaking skill, whose attacks actually get stronger with each hit, which is just kind of a neat little thing. Lampmaster Light, another AoE skill that's just good and cheap, if I just need something good and cheap. And then lastly, not that one. Well, actually, I have it equipped, so I can just show it. Creation Void. Extreme void damage to random targets 3 hits. More damage to the same target as hit multiple times. So, it's another good... So, against one enemy, it's good single target. He really likes speed, can't you tell? You're not wrong. And then, alongside him getting stronger, Mael is now level 83. I didn't change her skills at all. This will always be her set build. Verso is 86 and has 2 new skills, Steeled Strike and Endbringer. Steeled Strike is a really good skill when combined with Cheater, whereas after one turn, deal extreme single target physical damage 13 hits. Normally dangerous if you're not good at parrying, but if you have Cheater, it doesn't matter. You just do it on the first action, and then the second action, you just get it off. And then, Endbringer is a really good skill if you can break your opponent, which combined with a Perfect Break, Phantom Stars, Radiant Slash, and his Energy Master, this is just a really good build. And then, Loon now has Hell, which the timing's not actually as bad as I was expecting it, and this is a really good fire skill. Really strong. And then I even gave some... you can't see it here, but I got her 2 of her stronger skills. So, let's put that on now. Just so she can have, something. So, no Phantom Blade, and then replace Firing Shadow with Dark Wave. So, yeah. A lot of them are a lot more powerful than before. And we also have a lot more chroma than before. But now I can show off, and this is the reason why I held off on doing this. Stage 1. Stage 11. You have to do 33 or 32 battles just to get to the final one. Oh, and also, there's someone we can talk to. Inicia, I must say, you surprised me. I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. But you did well. All that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. How can you let him erase Verso's canvas? Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. And spare me that drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here than you. I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here while you sat reading in your room. I was perfectly fine leaving Maman here to work out her sorrows. And if you insist on staying too, Well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it. And I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. Enough. I grew tired of repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have enough fun? Why don't we have some fun instead? I could use some fun. So if you can't tell, this is Clair, speaking to us from outside the canvas. Good. I'll show you what you missed out on, all those years hiding in your room. It's a game version of when I used to play. I've sketched some figures, doodles really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name. I like it. Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlets. Survive them all, and I'll show you a true drawing. Come on, Alicia, have some fun. The gauntlet lies within this canvas. Don't worry, death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? Like, go through the gauntlet. Also, why have you already gone through the gauntlet? And I wanted to save Stage 11 Trial 3, the 33rd battle, for last, for the channel, because it's an interesting one. Instead of just fighting harder versions of, not harder, but stronger versions of enemies you've already faced, like the Duelist and, like the Lamp Master and Chromatic enemies, instead, Painted Love.
Now's our chance.
It's not the exact of the mother and father of Aline and Renoir. It's just a painted copy of them. So you have to fight Renoir, who's basically like a significantly harder version of what am I forgetting? The curator, when he was the curator, and then it's just the paintress again. Oh, like both easier and harder at the same time. It's like different. So, as always, we set up Typhoon.
Luna, careful.
I didn't expect the second hit. Dang it.
Please survive.
What? Oh no. I'm gonna struggle.
Prepare for annihilation. Let's push forward.
Thank you. Ooh, finally I unlocked Dread King. Finally I can fight Suffering Incarnate. This game has its own Suffering Incarnate.
Maximum damage.
Oh, and also, they share the same health bar. It's just two opponents.
Let's carve apart.
Two opponents, one bar.
Radiance.
Grenade, watch out.
Not again.
There goes God. Please survive.
At least we survived the final hit. Oh no. Luna's dead. Well, at least she has second chance. Everyone in the team has second chance. That is mean how the last hit is an AoE.
I won't waste this. Overflowing with energy. The eternity of ice.
Angel's Eyes on you. It's gonna be a hard boss fight. Oh wait.
Careful, Verso.
But, Angel's Eyes, we immediately come back to life.
Disaster escalation.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Oh well.
Careful, Verso. Ready to evade.
Well, that wasn't. I couldn't parry.
Prepare for annihilation. The elements dance. Let them dance.
Watch out by now.
Careful, Verso.
Well, at least she has second chance. Alright, so now, no more second chances until I can get, my skill back. Until I can get into that.
Let's carve a path. Careful now.
Take cover.
Oh no. I hate this one. Well, I forgot that the last hit's AoE. Avoid what? Okay.
Oh well. Maximum damage.
Get my yell
Let's
back,
have some fun.
and then there's a strategy here. Get her back. Advance some stars. Then Radiant, a Phoenix Flame. Give them their burn.
You can't leave us yet.
And then let's give you Burning Hand. So
Everything.
clearly you're going to be the strongest.
Just try it.
Okay, this again. Well, Luna's dead again. This is gonna be a hard fight. And I don't have Phoenix Flame ready, so I just gotta simply revive some.
Let's finish this.
It's been a little while. let myself die, and then I'll just retry. Because this went terribly. Because I didn't know anything about this. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've played this game, even when I was just going through the Endless Tower. Also, I've got to put something away. Bit better now.
Radiance.
Yeah, seriously.
Luna, careful.
How is she not dead?
Oh well.
Rocks of the monolith. He's finishing the counter.
Cut him down. You can't improvise.
Burning candle.
Not looking good.
I was thinking, do I go for the Tree of Life to heal the party? Yes.
Okay. Now is our chance. Your work to do.
Terraquake.
Toughness of earth. Careful, Verso.
You're telling me who was getting hit? Okay, the rocks again. Dang it.
I'm ready.
Dang it.
The expedition isn't over.
Disaster expedition, eh?
We did so well at the beginning and now I'm just bombing.
They can do it.
Turn to ice. I'll do it. Careful, my elf.
Oh, and she healed from that.
I'm better.
Luna, careful.
She's dead.
Let the ink flow.
Thanks.
Thank you for telling me you're doing a gradient attack. Despite that not helping me,
I'm ready.
because these later ones are faster than I keep expecting.
Did I die again?
I'm ready. That hurts.
Oh, thanks.
Prepare for oblivion.
Danger!
Nope.
Brace yourselves.
Again?
Bring it on.
I'm ready. A storm is coming.
Let's have some fun. I'll always come back.
Brace yourselves.
Incoming.
Always come back. Verso, are you the man behind the slaughter? Nope, wait!
Harry!
Dang it. Double? Dang it.
Time to fix you.
Not impressed.
Actually, hang on. I'm gonna adjust just a little bit. And, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just needed that. When you find out Springtrap is British. Oh no. Well, actually, technically he's French. British voice actor, but this is all just in France.
I'll do it.
Nope. Keep doing that too early.
Cut him down.
Healed, which is annoying.
Let's cut the path. Radiance.
This will hurt.
Sorry I'm being silent through this. I'm just really focusing on this.
Witness the flame.
Now was our chance.
Unleashing.
You don't get to die yet.
She's back.
Dodge.
Let's cut the path.
Basically, damage doesn't count as interrupting your action.
Time to hit big.
Burning candles.
On me. Parry it.
Okay. Radiant attack.
The elements dance. They turn to ice. Keep going.
Dodge. Please fly.
Dang it, she's dead. Second chance.
Time to end this.
I am actually going to do this.
My turn.
So I can get. So I can get this off on you.
I'll always come back.
Going. Feel the embrace of fire.
Une, watch out.
Take cover.
Carve a path.
Design.
Cut him down.
Bringer.
End of the line.
Now's our chance.
And lightning band.
Lightning dance.
Oh well.
Ready to evade.
And I got a counter off on her. Just so I can keep her for a We're at perfection mass.
That's so done.
And I missed it.
Just try it.
Alright, unleashing going through radiance.
Now's our
She
chance.
heals herself in burst. Revive my elf.
Let's dance.
Don't die,
Ready to
Ismael. And Painted Love's unleashing again. I hate this attack. And this is why.
Cut him down.
She already popped her second chance.
Time to end this.
Back. And bring her.
Not impressed.
Ready to carry.
Dang it.
Careful now.
Nope.
Careful, Verso. A storm is coming.
They won't disappoint.
There's no need for her to do it.
Brace yourself.
Radiant.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. Radiant.
Not impressed.
Black pull.
Ready to evade.
And the void meteors. Are you kidding me? That was the last one! Alright, you know what? Just for that, Skybreak.
Overflowing with energy.
That head came back
Eternity
up.
of ice. Keep going.
And now, a stronger Steel Strike. Much stronger.
This hurt.
Kirby.
Witness the flame.
And versus.
I'm ready.
Unleashing. So I'm not gonna get a counter off.
Danger!
But at least no one dies.
So much potential. Nobody died. Feel the embrace of fire. Brace yourselves.
Bring it on.
Scattering Chroma.
Time to end this.
That could have gone so much better.
My turn.
Yeah. Don't leave us.
Careful, Verso.
And
Incoming.
at least she didn't
Overflowing with
die.
energy.
Dang it! I always make that mistake when they attack swift.
Just try it.
That was the last hit.
Cut him
too.
down.
Time to hit stick.
Oh well. Just try it.
Got it that time.
So much potential.
Be smart. This is a good time for Sky.
So much potential. Even better.
Oh, so I can get burned off.
I'm ready.
Not
How's my Yell not dead?
Let's carve a path.
I can do it.
Well, you know what? She already has defenseless and no shields. Might as well spend all of it.
Firing. Dodge. On me.
Dang it.
Bring it on. Just try it.
And she can. Okay.
Cut him
Bring
down.
you back and bring you back.
I won't lose again.
And Typhoon for the stat boost. I really should put the warrior skills on some people. To improve our stat buffs. I've just forgotten to do.
Incoming.
Okay, Void Meteors, do not fail this again.
Bring it on.
Me.
Okay, we did it. We actually got this counter.
Shut.
Yes, this counts so much. Recharging. While the damage is unremarkable, we're in versatile stance. And we get our
Verso. Dodge.
and another.
I'll manage. Prepare for oblivion.
Overflowing with energy.
Ready to charge it at full.
Careful, Maya.
And
Brace yourselves.
dang it, he's dead. I still got my Orel, so there's no need for me to do Angel Eyes. Still gonna revive,
My turn.
but this time I'm going for Endbringer.
End of the line.
I'm never gonna steal Strike unless it's my first action, because I don't trust myself. Okay, remember? Remember to just fail. And Void Meteors, okay.
Verso. Dodge.
Okay, good. Going after Verso. Heal the party. Sky Break. It's our best, really one of our best damage dealer skills. Because I don't know how much damage Gamage will actually do.
Blaze shot.
We're back in for a close stance. And that was actually a lot better damage than before, thanks to the critical burn. Good counter.
Incoming.
So good that it was delayed. Radiant attack, and a radiant counter.
Let's carve a path. Prepare for oblivion.
Strike. Over half a million best.
Lune, watch out!
Another radiant attack. And radiant counter. So close to being able to break that.
Now's our chance.
Reapply burn. More burn.
Blades sharpened.
And
Going
burning
to
again.
take everything.
Combo. And rocks of the monolith. Dang it.
Ready to strike.
That was entirely my fault.
Prepare for oblivion. My turn.
Nice rank.
Danger!
Expedition.
Watch out.
Oh, come on, and why on my L? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Bring it on.
At least they don't die. Or, take a strong hit. Oh, God, I'm out of revives. And she doesn't have a gritty, and the Tree of Life doesn't revive. Alright, well that proves something I'm not going to learn. I'm going to keep a revive skill on Loon. That's bad.
Brace yourselves.
But I'm not just abandoning here because we've come so far. Okay, maybe I should abandon here. Okay, at least his rail will pop off. So he'll just go back to life. Well, actually, second shift down first. So, what I'm going to do, simple. First, Endbringer. Just to get the gradient.
Let's carve a path.
Then, I'm going to Angel's Eyes. And the heavy bit. Expedition. Even if not all of us are here.
Luna, careful. Oh well.
Honestly, just from here, I'm abandoning. That did not turn out the way I needed it to. Like, we were strong for a big part of it, and you know what? What I'm getting rid of? I haven't been using 30 roll transfer at all. Just so it registers that, hey, I looked at these. I'm giving her rebirth. Because Quake can still be good. Now we're back.
Bring it on.
Void meteors.
Shall I help?
Verso.
Get ready.
Yeah. Counter.
Prepare for oblivion.
Steel strike. That's strength perfection. And yeah. These.
Witness the flame.
Yes.
Let the ink flow.
Then I do it again. And hell.
Feel the embrace. Fire! I'm ready.
And
Parry it.
attacking swiftly. Alright. Didn't get the counter, but at least I didn't die. And the monolith. I hate this attack! When you counter an attack but the counter entirely misses, oh that sucks. Or worse, you get your ultimate attack and then it just misses. Like you charge it all up and then just nothing.
Let's carve a path.
Blades sharp.
Burning canvas.
So much potential. Better.
Please survive.
And
Just try it.
void meteors.
For my elf.
Let's start.
Now.
Dang it! And I was trying not to blink so I didn't dodge it. Verso.
I'll do it.
POV, you get the final charge and your partner knocks it back just a tad bit, but making you miss your big opportunity. Ah, that sucks. That is actually a moment of pain. Okay, Endbringer.
My turn.
Even though I probably shouldn't do Angel's Eyes until I pop my second chance, because then it's redundant, but I have already committed.
The dance begins.
Release.
So much potential.
Pow.
Feel the embrace of fire. I'm ready.
Going across.
I'll do it.
I hate the rocks. I hate the rocks so much.
Prepare for oblivion.
I almost forgot the button for it. My brain is so blank right now.
Ready to evade.
Luna, careful.
Roma. Expedition counter. I don't have a skill that it empowers off of defensive. So I'm going homage. Actually, no. I should go Phantom Strike. Improve our gradient. Then nothing. But we do have a level 3 charge. Now Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Turn on.
Black Hole. I can't read the chat at the moment.
Luna, careful.
I hate this attack. And I got that.
Time to
Reminds me when I was playing Sunbreak, I was about to hit a full charge great sword attack, and it didn't work. Oh no. That's when that really happened.
Let's carve up.
We don't get the full gradient. We do get a lot of damage.
The dance begins.
Got them up. And then I can do Sky Break on Luna's turn.
Luna, careful.
I'm ready.
Gradient attack.
Now's our chance.
Sky Break.
Doors of Chroma. Open! The elements dance. Better. Feel the embrace of fire.
Get ready.
Let's dance.
Careful.
Verso.
Let's have some fun.
At 500,000 damage.
Blades sharp. Witness the blade.
Good work. I'm ready.
Dang it. I went too early.
Luna, careful.
Expedition. so count.
Take cover.
Unleashing. Dang it. Well, there goes S rank. Oh wait, I got it back from my parries. Oh, sweet.
Time to end this.
I'm gonna strike off. Thank God burns the palace interrupting damage.
Void take.
Burning canvas. 94
The elements
burn.
dance. Ready to evade.
Cross. And that's her second
I
chance.
won't
Pop.
sleep again.
I think that's the first second chance of this attempt.
Please survive. Let those dogs.
Okay, thank you for getting the Lunac finally at the last hit.
Get ready.
Okay, what are you doing? Thank you. Counter?
Ready to strike.
You'll strike, and then I'll see how much damage Gamage does.
On guard.
Only targets a single person, that's fine. Gamage. Ooh, that's actually really good damage.
Careful, Verso.
Expedition counter.
Overflowing energy.
Typhoon.
Mitre. Prepare for oblivion. Let's carve a path.
And Steel Strike.
Guard up.
And Radiant. So,
Finesse and grace. Void
Ready,
take
Canvas?
everything.
94 burn. And hell, so let's make that 90. No, correction, 100 and.
Incoming.
And counter.
Danger.
Dang it. Well, that was bad. That was very bad.
Prepare for
Bobby's in just gonna
You're
Steel
outmatched.
Strike again.
Let's dance.
Oh well.
Dang it!
Time to hit big. Witness the flames.
Now was our chance.
Not impressed.
Ready to evade.
Why evade when you could create?
Time to end this.
Except it will be a while before we end this.
My turn.
Nope, not Virtual Strike. Dommage.
I'm ready.
Still good damage. Ready?
Parry it.
And she
Now
gets
is
her
our
damage
chance.
back. There's a lot of health regenerated also. Elemental Genesis. There. We got our damage dealt back. And then some.
Dodge.
Oh my gosh, I failed every single one of those.
I've lived through worse.
Okay.
Stand off.
Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
Void meteors.
Watch out.
Okay.
Careful, Verso. Take cover.
Now.
Hurts.
There, you healed some of it back.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Right.
Watch out, my elf.
And now on Verso's turn. You know, I'm still doing it on Verso's turn. Oh wait, it didn't even matter. She was resurrected. Okay. So here's how this is gonna work. Because we get energizing break, I'm going to advance the start and activate the speed. Then Endbringer. Which isn't that much boosted damage, surprisingly, but it is boosted damage. Because we do still get a free turn. No, that's because even if one's broken, it's still... Okay, I see. I should have gone for perfect break.
Better.
Alright, so that really was just a wasted attempt. Sky break.
So much potential.
Reapply typhoon for more healing.
Parry it!
Oh, dang it, I missed it. Expedition.
Cut him down.
Honestly, I'm gonna be smart and safe. And heal my out.
Witness the flame!
84 burn.
Bring it on.
Void meteors.
Verso.
Let's try it.
Dang it! Why'd they all have to hit? Why'd so many of them have to hit Verso? Does that mean why'd the last one have to hit Verso? Right now, that is a 94 burn.
Bring it on.
Please, fly!
She did not die.
My turn.
I don't know how she didn't die, but she did not die. Or Minion.
Finesse and grace.
Burning
Hurts.
Caught up!
Rocks of the Monolith. And yet we're not dead.
My turn.
And he's at S rank now.
Watch out.
And Niall's dead. Yep. At least we're not.
The elements dance.
Thankfully, this doesn't kill them, so I can do a sky break.
Doors of chroma. Open! Now is our chance.
But I did get a break off. Nice if it costs 0 AP, then that's not going to be that helpful. Reviver. And that is a free turn skill. Okay, that's embarrassing. That was really embarrassing on my part.
Let's have some fun.
Merci.
And just revived her just for her to die again.
Please survive.
Counter.
Careful, my arm.
Void meteors.
Losing, watch out.
So much potential.
Quake. Hell. We can get a 10 burn. So I should probably give her double burn.
Turn up.
Get ready.
Radiant attack. Radiant kill. And there you go. And with that, we get a perfect chroma catalyst, 5 colors of Lumina, the Clair CD, and the Clair outfits. Oh god. Oh my god. If we would have lost there, I would have just switched this game onto its easiest difficulty. Just out of spite. Not bad. I'm impressed. Do you have fun? Honestly, yeah. I always enjoy the painted love. And it's a good practice for Renoir. Good. It's about time. Some advice. Don't let yourself get caught up in other people's drama. Neither of them are adult enough for the conversation they need to have. Until they face their grief, they're better apart than together. But instead, they do this, and pull others into their mess. Like you, trapped in Aline's illusion. And before you call me a hypocrite, yes, I did get involved. I gave Renoir the edge he needed. Otherwise, she would have overpowered him long ago. She is, after all, the stronger painter. But there's a difference between helping and getting sucked in. This is not your battle. Don't let their mess become yours. Aline would rather lose herself in make-believe than face reality. It's a drug she's unwilling to resist. Don't make the same mistake. Renoir is terrified of losing more family. And his response is to try and bend everyone to his will. Don't let his fear end up controlling you. It's not selfish to make your own choices, sister. You've made great strides since I last saw you. Don't go backwards. Take this. A reminder that you control your life. And if you're not having fun, do something else. That is actually really good advice, especially in gaming. Like, if you're not enjoying something you're doing, do something else. Those sounds almost sound like a bear. It's just a cat. It's just chroma. Oh. That's the button I meant to push. So yeah, that's the Endless Tower. Like I said, I did the majority of it off camera. Otherwise, it would have been very, very boring. And I have no idea what this is. Maybe Verso's Drafts will answer it. But that's going to be, like I've said, the last thing I intended to do. Although, what's this? Uninteractable, okay. Also, I just want to point out, I didn't lower my difficulty when I was doing the Endless Tower off camera. I did it I did it on the difficulty we currently are on, just to prove it. More steps here, and then here, then here, and nothing. Nothing. What would be your next one? Revitalization. Heal and consume fire stains to apply regen. I'd rather keep rebirth. Then nothing else here. Nothing else yet here. And then as for upgrading weapons, not yet. We do have some more color of Lumina. Keep thinking that that L3 is the run button. I keep thinking that because I've been playing a lot of Pragmata recently. Alright. And now, I bet you're wondering, how am I going to keep track of all the things we have to do before hitting up Lumiere when I don't have the best memory? Simple. Checklists! I set this up sometime, not after stream, but after I was done with the Endless Tower, so we can see what it is we have to do. So there's the Lost Gestrels, we still haven't found all of them. There's the Frozen Hearts, which we're doing next. This isn't all going to be in the same... Well, it's going to be sort of the same order. Then, in the Dark Gestural Arena, that one's actually going to be pretty quick. The Endless Night Sanctuary, that's just another dungeon, kind of like the Frozen Hearts. The Isle of Eyes, that area will be fairly quick. Crimson Forest, that one will actually take a little bit of time. And then there's finding the last journals, and then these last three here are going to be our hardest things. We already did one of the hard things of the post-game, being the Endless Tower, but the Flying Banner, Renoir's drafts are going to be brutal, and then I have no idea what's waiting for us in Verso's drafts. So, first thing we're going to do is the Frozen Hearts. And I'm going to leave this on the side. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, actually, Gestural Arena is just right here. I could just do the Dark Gestural Arena right now. It wouldn't take too long.
Oh, so that's where it was.
What is it?
An old arena from the village. Some Gestrels built balloons to make it pretty, but they built so many that it started flying.
You gotta love Gestrels. And also, I will be using her to make this better, to make this go by easier, because it's basically like the tournament from before, where you can only use one party member. And accelerating last stand. And then, did I ever have that greater skill? Because there are skills you can do that improve your stat buffs. Did I ever master them? No. Also, where's Double Burn? Oh, right here. I don't have enough. Is there anything I could take? Is there anything I'm willing to take off? No. Because I really want second chance. So, any color of Lumina we get from here on, I'm investing solely into Lune. Just so I can get her that, which will go really well with, Hell. And then, I don't know why I went to eat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, did I even have all of them? So, Greater Powerless, plus 15% to Powerless damage reduction. Oh, no, that's Powerless. I need Powerful. alphabetical. So did I even have all of them? That's empowering. Greater defenseless. Alright, I have greater shell and greater slow. Really? I don't even have greater rush or greater powerful. Huh, I'm gonna have to look for that later. Also, what was immaculate? Oh, 30% increased damage until a hit is received. Okay. So I can do greater shell so we could take less damage. And how again? Like, do I have to put that on a party member? Or is it just when she grants it? I think that's every party member would need this. And if it's 10, then that would mean that I need at least 30. So I'm going to have to remember where the others are. I've been playing a lot of Pragmata lately. And I actually beat the game. I'm just doing some of the, like, final cleanup stuff because I can't find some of the upgrade components. Weird. Just here doing a Monster Hunter Villager quest in Generations Ultimate. Ah. Just drill pops. Someone's here. Is it Golgra? Impossible. Golgra could never find us. Jeez, he just got reborn. I don't want to die again. I am Golgra. We're doomed. Adieu, worlds. Wait, that's not Golgra's voice. We've been tricked. Oh, I see. This must be a warrior then. Are you a warrior? I am a warrior. Perfect. It's been a long time. Welcome to our own private arena. The arena in the Gestural Village was boring, so we created our own. Please don't tell Golgra. As our honored guest, we welcome you, new warrior. You're running an arena from inside your pots? It's an honest life. It's like, I'm happy. So, what say you? If you complete all of our challenges, we'll offer you the ultimate gestural reward. Something that will make you the absolute strongest warrior. Let's do it. Now, pick your champion. We're going Mael. Oh, this'll be fun. Dramatic catapult Sakabatats.
On me. On me. On me.
I should have put anti-stun on.
Ready to carry.
That's just our natural damage. That's just our counter damage. Okay.
Ready to carry. Ready to carry.
Oh god, our damage. Victory. Oh, I did it! Respect. No respect yet. This one was the easiest. Let's see how you do in the next round. Round 2. And once again, it's basically like the tournament from Act 1 of the plot, where you got CL and where I got the Nizalem. The damage you deal is just really funny sometimes. Berserker stronger and Berserker. Oh! Oh no. Hornet once said, "Get good." I'll remember those wise words. Alright, I got one of them out of the way. Look at this little dancing. Lorex, Fury. You can do it. Last one. If you survive, you shall have our ultimate reward. And I am going to be smart this time. Yeah, no, I was right. And give you anti-stun. The final test. Are you ready? If you win, you will be crowned champion. And what is the final test? Chromatic Robust Sakukatas. Well then. Raises shield. Phantom Strike. Okay, I gotta get used to these. It's not so bad that at least it's just me and the big guy.
The dance begins.
I didn't even realize I got the counter. Oh man, he's dead. I have gotten goods. Well, looks like you beat all our challenges. As promised, here is the ultimate reward. Take this, champion. It's just a new weapon. With this, you'll be even more unstoppable. You'll now become the ultimate... Huh? What is it? Oh, combo attack 3. She's here! Golgra, she's found us! I can sense her muscles from here. Oh, we're dead. Calm down, calm down. I have a plan. Tell us. Esteemed champion, a new challenge rises for you. Can you overcome it like a true warrior, or run away like a coward? I get it, I'll face Golgra for you. Run away like a coward. Sounds nice. It's like, I know when to live, but I'll face Golgra. Oh, that really works. Okay then, who will fight Golgra? Once again, Mayel, she's built for solo fights. Ah, well, please win. So yes, and it's not just Golgra, as this is a harder Golgra than even before. An arena without my approval? You. Is hunting unofficial arenas a hobby of yours? This has to be the 17th arena I've stumbled upon in the last 30 days. I'm pissed. Get out of my way. Now. I promised the guys here I'd fight you. Then I'll take care of them later. For now, I'm going to enjoy this dance. Here I come. And now we have to fight Golgra! It's basically like... Oh god! Oh my god! Okay, I knew I got really strong. I didn't expect one shot with a single counterattack. Well, fine, you beat me. I thought that was gonna be harder. I guess the battle at the, excuse me, the fight at the Secret River was harder. Don't you just love when your build gets so egregious that you can just go hot like a curse technique, hollow purple, and just like burst, like blow them up? Who put steroids in their coffee? Wow! It's like, Mael, I have a special coffee for you. It's made with a special kind of bean called senzu beans. It's like, I've heard it's supposed to have a real kick to it. Did not expect less from someone who prevailed against the paintress. This arena will survive for now. I'm going back to the village. Oh, you actually did it! Look, I'm so pissed about losing, she just left. How can we ever repay you? I've got just the thing for you, right here. For the young lady. A new gestural hairstyle. It'll be appreciated. We find it stylish around here. Very stylish. Thanks again for saving us. And see you around, champion. So yes. So the most important thing we got for that Slaughterfest was gestural white. It's funny, but we gotta keep with the baguette fit. Like, unless, I don't actually have a gestural outfit for her. We did get the Clair for Verso, though, which looks really awesome. But once again, the baguette fit. Alright, I was right that was gonna go by quick. To my text. Properties, and that is... Can I do this to be fancy? Or... No, okay. And that is a part of our checklist done! Doing it this way will actually help a lot, because it means I can keep track of what I'm doing. And there's her level back. Alright, let me just take on some of these last stands. Because it was funny for this, but for the most part, I just want to keep everything else on. And I'd rather just make other builds. Is there anything else I can do? Actually, there is one thing I'm going to have to do, and I might as well just do it now. Anti-freeze, trust me, is going to be so necessary for this upcoming area. Stan's JoJo. There will not be an Eyes Over Heaven stream because we still have the D&D campaign, so that is going to be Friday. I feel like I should just specify. I should just say now, because as I always do with stuff like this, we do like every other. Like every other Friday is a D&D stream, unless for some reason we couldn't like get together. And now the area we could have done much earlier, but I kept struggling on, and I didn't feel like doing it off camera. The frozen heart. Where do I keep hitting? Well, I know I keep hitting the character swap button because, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Pragmata lately. I beat it in like 3 or 4 days, and I love it. I love Pragmata. The combat's really fun. I really love the hacking mechanic of the game. Like, more games need hacking mechanics that are just little mini games. I'm gonna say that right now. And then to top it all off, obviously Diana's adorable. Wait, no. Because I actually can learn a skill for Mael. I mean, granted, I'm never gonna use these skills, but it's still nice to have them. Momentum Strike. High single target damage, one hit, uses the weapon's element, increases damage to marked targets, and is cheaper with vertical stance. The end of that game is pretty sad. The funny part is you're basically being hinted at the entire gameplay. Oh, true. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. The whole time I played it, also as a reminder, there are 2 gigantic stalactites at the top, but you don't fight them. It's just there. But I didn't know that. Going into it, I'm not gonna spoil, but I didn't see that ending coming. Like, I was expecting a different kind of ending, but it was still really sad. Yeah. And we don't really need to fight anything here. If we have to get into a fight with something, then I will. Now, I will also say, I was already here once before because I needed to get anti-freeze, because the boss of this area was in the Endless Tower, and I needed that Pictos to make the fight easier. Because anti-freeze, it makes you immune to freeze, obviously, as it says. However, that boss is literally the only enemy in the whole game who can inflict you with freeze. And journal?
Thibaut, Expedition 51. Shortly after dawn, death was a kindness, for Maxim was in a great deal of pain. Pain we could not help him carry. Tomorrow comes, and it comes for us all. May it bring you the gift of peace, and not just the gift of sorrow. No one else will ever understand. Not the way my fellow expeditioners understand. Maxim, Clement, Fabienne, Guillaume, Carla. We're bound by something deeper than blood or love. There is a shared unity, a shared trust, born from all we've been through. We carry each other's lives in our hands. There is no greater intimacy. I'm no longer lost. I know exactly who I am now, and exactly what I'm capable of. Life is not easy. Life was never easy. But we have each other, and that makes all the difference.
So, these guys made it. Oh god, jump scare!
A storm is coming.
And I bring
Turn
that.
to ice.
Cut him down.
Now, as you'll see, they are really powerful for this area. I thought that should have been the thing. Oh well, let's do overkill real quick. But yeah, I love Pragmata. I'm just doing some last cleanup. Although, weirdly enough, in my cleanup, I can't find all of the upgrade components. Like, I've gone through everywhere, and yet it's still saying I didn't get them all. It's weird. And I'm currently doing the post-game thing. I'm doing Unknown Signal. But yeah, it's weird that I can't find it. Okay, I was already here. Was there anything else in just this level that I missed? Like this area? Like if I go over here. Okay, there's another Pellerine. I have to fight.
Let's carve a path.
have a lot of health, they heal, and they counter every time you attack. I'm always going to do that because I'm always going to think this is the run button. Because of all the pragmatic, like, good luck finding everything, it's kind of nice. I do love the game. I love pragmata. Like, I'm not all, like, I do like shooters. Because, you know, I enjoy Doom, I enjoy, I love Uncharted. But I don't often play them. Usually I'll do, like, an RPG. But this was such a good one to play. I don't know why I'm tilting every time I run, but I am. Wait, I can stop him from attacking me. Just like that. And also, this area has something very important for us. First of all, Color of Lumina. Oh god, get away from me, Brazalure. Kinda hate fighting you. I think it was over here. There's a few things here. Now, even though we already spoke with Blanc over at the White Forest, I believe it was. No, not the White Forest, the fountain. There are still certain white Nevrons we can talk with and assist. You just get the 100 Lumina if you assist and don't kill the majority of white Nevron. But there are others. Humans. Would you care for a dance? Sure. We rejoice to know that humans care for our way of expression and battle. Like, some of us don't want to care about battle. How can you not care about the dance between life and death? It is thrilling, elegant, and the most intimate encounter you could ever have. How is dancing during battle going to help us survive? You have much to learn. Allow me to demonstrate. Dance with me. Parry to the rhythm of my strikes. Then you might witness true bliss. Okay. Let us dance in a sea of fire and ice. So, this one is kind of similar to the Troubadour, but instead of dodging into, it's just parry every attack. That always took me so long to do. But since I had to fight a chromatic version of this thing, it's just easy. Your dance was enthralling. It seems there is nothing more I can teach you. If you use this, perhaps you will attain new heights. Heights of which we can only dream. And a new outfit for her. We gained the Danseuse, which looks really nice, but is probably very harsh on the eyeballs. Which is why I'm keeping it. So yeah, so these are all Danseuse that don't want to, like, fight or hurt anyone. And then that's all that was here. Now, there is one other white Nevron. At least one other I can recall. And the reason why we had to do the fountain first, before that one, before the one I'm talking on, is because you get a better reward if you kill it. But you have to do him afterwards, so you don't lose that reward. So, we're gonna go over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one first. Because there is some good stuff over here. There's something very important we need over here. That I discovered, that I learned when I was doing my research. Not only is there that terrifying thing, but also a manor door. The last manor door. But first, let's just fight this guy real quick. Chromatic Veiler.
Now is our chance.
which, oh god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and there goes her shield. Oh no, that's not good. Shield strike. Instant A rank. And then, of course, Kira leaves. He's like, let's just be really mean. And then help to get even meaner. And then it's always funny because there's no animation that it's a burn kill. It's just oh. Also, ooh, energizing burn. +1 EP upon applying burn once per turn.
Wow.
Grandiose
That will
Chroma
help.
Catalyst. And the last door. You can change the difficulty mode at any time in the settings. This is it. The last room of the manor. Clair, don't pull your sister's hair. Yep, this is Claire's art room. Because these are all Nevrons she painted. Some even sculpted. And then we're just in Claire's actual bedroom. With nothing special in it. And that is all... I keep doing that. That is all doors. Yeah, this is the room we did before. That was confusing me before. But yeah, this was all doors. There is no reward for all doors except for the items inside the rooms. The only real secret room we had, we already did with the foyer puzzle and the painting. But yeah, that is all of the manor done. Nope. And then we never have to touch on it again. Like, you just get, like, all the items that are inside their rooms. And then, in this giant cave, there is a couple things. Not much, just a couple. And they're all over here. No. And first of all, going over here, there was a paint cage, and that I already solved, and that's just where you got antifreeze. And then over here, ballerina got a kill real quick. Kind of wish this game did like a quick finish. Like, that's an element in games I always hear. Also, I did not mean to do that. I meant
Bring it on.
Take cover.
I meant to do fantasy. Oh well. All three parries. Okay. And then that's it. That's the special. Nothing else. Like, we just get that shortcut, and then I already got anti-freeze. And then that was everything here. Like, that's it. It's still good what you get. I think over here, actually, I think this something else. Yes, okay. Here.
Good stuff.
Burn affinity. 25% increased damage on burning targets. Obviously, I am giving that to probably everyone in the party. Because of Hell and Pure-Release, everyone can benefit from that. So that's just... We really are just a burn team. Just everyone except for Verso can apply burn, and then Verso's just here for the damage. And now we're back out here. And now we can do the other bits of exploration. I just needed to... Like I said, I was here before just so I could get anti-freeze, and I ensured that I didn't pick up anything else. Money. Like, Chroma's essentially money, which is funny, because Chroma is essentially life essence, so you're paying with life essence. That's like if a game had key as a currency. It's like, hey, I'd like to buy this healing potion for key, and then they just, like, and then, actually, that'd be really funny with, like, key. It's like, hey, I'd like to buy this potion, alright, that'd be 500 key, and then they just hit them in the face with, like, a blast of energy. Like, hang on, you're 10 short. Oh, sorry. Like, thank you. Like, that'd be a hilarious economy.
Nice.
I want someone to do that. I want someone to make a game where, like, that's the currency, but key is also your attacks, so you pay for things by attacking. By, like, using those attacks on people. That would be hilarious. Ah, I see Expedition 69 has been here. It's the equivalent of punching someone in the face and saying it's the debt repaid. Like, you just go, boom! Like, you know, now you owe nothing to the IRS. That's actually how I feel like that's actually how the IRS does it. Like, we don't repossess items anymore. We just beat people up. Like, we've just found it's a lot more cathartic for a lot of the people we work for, that work with us. It's like, we just stopped repossessing objects, and now it's just, oh, you don't have the money? Alright, we're gonna just kick you in the face then. It's like, and then that's all of your debts repaid. Like, that's the economy I want. You know? Just a slap in the face and your debts are paid. Like, vote for me as president, and that is how we will settle our problems. Unless you're elderly, in which case, like, we're just gonna play you in a game of tic-tac-toe. Until we feel bored. Like, obviously, we're not gonna, like, beat up the elderly. What are we, like, insane? Like, no, that's my America. Like, in my America, we punch you in the face if you can't pay a debt. Never kill you. Just a punch. Just, you know, we beat you up. It's fine. Just get out of my way.
Let's have some fun.
Careful, Verso.
And yes, we are killing some people. It's like, we may, but, you know, like, it's a small price to pay so you can have, you know, affordable housing. It's like, if you can't pay off your house's mortgage, then we just kill you. Well, actually, that's not true. We amputate. Like, we just cut off a limb. But, actually, like, we kill to get up. That's just, at that point, you're just a loan shark. Like, is my America just full of loan sharks? Dang it! Hang on, I can get that up there. I can get this. Jump. Burning Break, apply 3 burn stacks on breaking a target. Not as helpful as it sounds. Especially when I have, like, moves and builds that just apply so much burn. I was already here. I like the idea. You're like, oh, wait, the idea is just like a loan shark. Dang it! It's like, imagine that, like, that's, like, when you're doing your, like, speech. It's like, if you vote for me and that, it's like, excuse me, sir, is that not just how a loan shark operates? Yes. Yes, it is. And yet, because of the world we live in today, no one would bat an eye at that. Like,
Nice.
if we really just did the world like a loan shark, like, no one would care.
It's been a while since I've been here.
Verso.
We used to ski here. Before the fracture.
And now, it's all just on fire. Like, this used to be a great resort. And then the fire happened. And then all the, dead creatures. There's a lot of, there's a lot of dead here. A lot of dead. Grandis, that was it. A lot of dead Grandis.
Brace yourself.
Dead. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Oh wait, no, I can perfect spray. Oh yeah!
You're outmatched. End of
I don't
the
know why the music. And then just cut right back in. Stop him. Chroma. No, I'm not fighting you, Braslure. In fact, I'm not going to fight anything here. Everything here is just well below my current level. No. Don't get caught on random stones. All the while a preteen is just making random grunting noises.
Nice.
Grandiose Chroma Catalyst. And a Patank. Right next to a piano. And then I can ruin it. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my performance. Beethoven can suck it. I'm going to fight a Patank now.
Watch out.
I love just the accordion. Oh God! Like, the counterattack delayed its escape. That's normally what this Patank's thing is. You just have to counterattack it and to keep it from running away. Unfortunately, I have kind of broken the game.
Time to end this.
I have very much broken the game. plastic cage. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to fight you. Okay.
Storm is coming.
Why are their heads so bright? Like, their hair is so bright right now.
You're outmatched. Ready to strike.
And then die. Okay, so as always, look for there's one. There's two. And I believe top. Revive Tint Shard, +1 Revive Tint. Nice. That would have been helpful before, during that one attempt. But you know what, it's fine. It forced me to reevaluate my builds, and now I'm good. I think I was right to do what I did and not have Thermal Transfer on. Although, come this next fight, I probably will put it back on. Well, actually, nah, it'll be fine. Like, I got Typhoon, I've got Hell, I'm good.
How could they do this to these trains? Verso. Yes. I still like trains.
It's confirmed, Verso has train autism. I never did. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I may be autistic to the point where I can't be in the same room with screaming childs, but I was never train autistic. I was never the kind who was like, ooh, cool trains. I was never like that. With one exception, and that was Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I loved that game growing up. So that was my one exception to, like, the train autism stereotype. It was just Spirit Tracks. Like, if you gave me Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, I would just be so happy. And it's all, but it is sad that we'll probably never get it put onto the Switch because of its like touchscreen capability. And I don't know how it would work. Like, and it probably work with an emulator. I just have to see how it would work with an emulator. Because otherwise, because if it would work the way I want it to, then I would love to do a Spirit Track stream. Like a Spirit Track series, because I loved that game growing up. Like that and Phantom Hourglass, I loved. I think he's supposed to see humans here, but alive as well. Let's trade. Petherian outfit for Verso, which is actually probably one of his best outfits. Like, unironically. Like, I know the joke about the, like, the Baguette crew, but at the same time, this fit just goes hard. And why does the Expedition White make it look really good, too? But unfortunately, I've committed to the bit. And soon, Luna shall join as well in the committed bits. I believe this is the mime that gives the baguette fit for her. You protect yourself? It matters not. But you know not who I am, don't you?
Let's carve a path.
God, you have... We have a lot of turns, also. Everyone gets at least one turn. I was gonna say, like, let's give it a spend all, but... You release. Typhoon.
Better.
Endbringer. I don't know why I did Endbringer, but I did, and now I can't do Steel Strike. Paradigm shift. Burning Canvas.
Everything.
A storm is coming.
Hell.
Take cover.
Well, I couldn't get the counter off, but that's fine. You know why it's fine? First of all, Radiant Slash, because I love the animation. And then, Endbringer. Oh wait, only the short. Where is her baguette outfit located? Are there two, or does she not? I thought she... No, she has to have a baguette. Hang on. I am way too committed to this bit to give up now. Where is her baguette outfit? Hang on. Clair, Obscur... Baguette outfit. How to get the baguette outfits and haircuts. I've got... Luna is the ancient saint... There's a mime in the ancient sanctuary? Where was it? Huh. I'll have to look that up later. Alright, that's gonna be a, off-camera project. Because I'm way too committed to this joke about the baguette gang. So, next you see me, everyone will have the baguette fit. I think even Minoko has a baguette fit. Like, we gotta be the baguette gang. Like, otherwise it's just a really dumb joke that only, like, 3 of us are doing. Even Shaggy? Yes, even Minoko. I knew who you were talking about. Like, Minoko said, like, I'm so Scoob. I just realized I got a foot fetish. That's a cursed sentence I bet you didn't want to hear. Wait, what am I? Aha! Like, I felt the controller vibration. I was just like, where is it pointing? And then I saw where it was pointing. Excuse me, pardon me, bye.
Oh, this one is huge.
That's it. It's just, this one's huge. And then everyone has that equipped, right? Anti-freeze. 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 Trust me, it's just really helpful against this enemy. And you'll eventually see why. But here we go. Doggone. And I remember, we had a side quest tied to this guy.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Where we had to get the Eternal Ice for Agrandis.
Careful now. Maximum damage.
That wasn't how I wanted it to be. Fentanyl. No, God, it's already below half. A snowstorm arrives. see it. Freezing Verso or immune.
Brunette, careful. Not impressed.
Now,
Time to end.
normally that attack would just put you in freeze, and the only way you could get out of it if you didn't have anti-freeze is if you hit these like fire spheres. But I can't.
Time to end.
Also, I don't know why I didn't just break it. Perfect. Break.
Break.
Blades sharp.
And then, just because it's always funny, send off. And the Snowy. And anti-burn. Immune to burn. And there's our Eternal Ice.
Look, this Nevron is made of eternal ice.
That's why it was so tough.
Let's take the eternal ice back to Minoko Station.
So you get a new weapon for Lune, the Eternal Ice, Grandiose Chroma Catalyst, and a Recoat. And that's all of the Frozen Hearts. It's like, that's it. It's, again, harder if you're just doing doing it earlier or when intended, but we did this well past when intended, and then also our build is just absurd. So now we can finally do this request from, like, what? Episode 4 of the series? It must have been not long ago. So back at Minoko Station, there was one Grandis we had to give this to. It wasn't them, and it wasn't him. It was him. You have the Eternal Ice, a perfect specimen, no less. Getting this was not easy. Like, I had to beat the game first. I imagine not. The Nevrons here are quite lethal. Well, not beat the game, but beat the Paintress. Wonderful, wonderful. Let us craft the ultimate defense. My work is complete. Here, have a look. And now he has all of this stuff here. Survive fatal damage with 1 health, once per battle. Greater Rush. This is where we would get Greater Rush. Then I'll take that. And then a bunch of new weapons that we already have. Then we don't need Polished Chroma Catalyst, even though I already bought it. Then the Koldum, the Kultum, and the Grandaro. And then we already had all of this, so who cares? Well, I mean, I could buy it just to strengthen them, because they're level 21. May your swords be sharp, and your wits sharper still. And that was it. That was that whole part of that quest. Heal? Oh wait, I don't get a return to the continent from here? Alright, I'll just leave from over here. I feel like this is the faster way. So yeah, and that's Frozen Hearts done. Up next, I still have time for a couple of dungeons. So, you know, I think I am going to go on a baguette hunt. when you can't see the game. So, I'll just leave it like... Oh, and also, this is what we ended up writing on the monolith. Instead of the number, now it's Papa Vaten, which means Father come home. Okay, here. Alright, I got it. So, we're going to go back to an earlier area, because I must get the baguette fit, because I find it funny. Like, we're going to save this doomed world with baguettes. Like, it will always be funny. So, it was over here on the first island. Sometimes I wish we had like our dash was faster. Entrance. Entrance. Okay. So, on the Sanctuary Maze... Is this the Sanctuary Maze Expedition flag? Or is that... Fast travel to the Sanctuary Maze. Okay, so from here, head towards this bell. And then the road, mind there'll be a hole to the right. Oh, over here. So, crawl through. You're right between rocks, see the road. Turn left when you see this split. Okay, so I am going that way, I believe. Wait, no. No. There was a... I think there was... Because this was right. Because this was the hole we came through. Oh! Yes, okay. From here, keep going forward, and it's at the next mill. Is it actually just that simple? And I just missed it. Wait, did I actually miss this whole area? Because I don't remember getting...
Good stuff.
That was the tint I could have had for the whole game. Right here. How did I miss you? How did I miss this one? And then, does Minoko have one? No! Minoko does not have a baguette outfit. That's kind of upsetting. Why didn't they give Minoko a baguette outfit? Well, I'm upset, and I'm going to take out my frustrations on this mine. Precious, break the shields. Then strike. For later. Just later. And extend all. Cause it's funny. I didn't even need sealed strike. But there we go. Alright, so that means that Minoko's gonna have to be the only one of us who looks nice. At least he's got a mustache. I don't think he has any other silly outfits at the moment, at least. We got the pure, we have his swimsuit, which just feels wrong. Yeah, so you get the Lumiere with the chic. Like, so no, the full chic. Just give him the full suit. Like, that feels right. And then... Baguette! Baguette crew! And our one well-dressed guy with the foot fetish. The gang is here.
An advantage.
Now, where is a fast way to leave?
Useful.
I mean, not really. That's a really low amount of chroma. Okay, where is the closest flag? I think up here in the shortcut? Yeah, okay, I was right. Rest. And then back to the continent. Okay, that was a fun little detour. Now that we've got the Baguette crew set, up next, let's hit up the Endless Night Sanctuary.
Through the sky.
I mean, the Crimson Forest is there, but actually, no. Where's the Isle of Eyes again? Because that one's actually, that's not going to take that long. Isle of Eyes, Isle of Eyes. Not over there. It's not here. That's the White Sands. That's the Sky Island. That's the Sunless Cliffs, which we already did. It's the Gestural Beach, the Sinister Cave. Here. And our position is... Okay.
Here we go.
So, go here. The Isle of Eyes is short. It's not even a dungeon, but it is an area with stuff we need. So, we might as well just do it now. And this list may seem long, but really, is like, the Isle of Eyes is not, like, it can't even be called a dungeon, so it's not that. The only real dungeons here are the Endless Night Sanctuary, the Crimson Forest, the Flying Manor, Renoir's Drafts, and then Versus Drafts is just an entire free DLC that was made for the game. And the only part of this game I haven't explored yet. I think it's right here. Yep, Isle of the Eyes. Fun fact, that's the equivalent of punching someone in the face. And now is when I was helping someone rebuild a statue with homemade clay. Wow, nice. But you just missed, the Baguette crew is here. Mael has a Baguette fit. Ciel has a Baguette fit. Verso has a Baguette fit. Minoko doesn't have a Baguette fit because apparently they never made one for him, but you know what? He looks dapper. And now Lune has a Baguette fit. The Baguette crew is here. And now, the Isle of Eyes. This is a very short area. This will not take long. Whereas the Isle of Eyes and the Crimson Forest are actual dungeons. Like, complete with a boss fight. So, those will take a little bit. But I figured we could just get the quick stuff done first. And then we could hit him up. And I'll be going for the Endless Sanctuary first, because we can get a really good weapon for Minoko. Oh, there's a Patank. But also, there's a little mini puzzle here. Where you see all these contortionist corpses, their eyes are still moving. And very disgustingly, you can shoot them and explode them. Ring around the rosy with the Patank. Patank! Get back here! There you go. Oh, and here's another eye to pop. There's like, I want to say like 4 of them? I don't feel like games should have DLC have to pay for if the game is not already good. I agree with you there. In this game, it's definitely good. And then, like, I mean, it got Game of the Year. Oh, wait, that's right. This one's weak only to... Like, that's right. The green ones are only really weak to shots. So augmented aim is good here, but I don't have it equipped anyway. Oh no, except him. Verso has augmented aim.
Dance begins.
the little RPG, then it does more damage. Oh, we all did have one today. Okay. This will be the hardest fight now. Unironic. Not well, ironically, it's the hardest fight. At least he has marking, which makes this go by a bit quicker. There we go. But yeah, this game was just a free DLC. Like, that's really unheard of. Well, not unheard of, because God of War did it with the Ragnarok's Valhalla DLC. But you very rarely see game studios giving you free DLC. And it really only makes sense to do it if your game was already super popular. Like, so much so that you could be a contender for Game of the Year. But it is also nice. Like, they just did this as a little, like, anniversary thank you. Ugh. Why did it slosh like that? Alright, was that all of them? Oh yeah, that's all! So that's what it was. Like, there's already little collectibles here and there, but if you shot all the eyeballs, gross, you built a bridge. And at this bridge was a chromatic enemy. One I already fought in the tower, and now you get to see me fight again! And Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, that's true! God Tuner was a free DLC for that game, wasn't it? Dang it. That was the last hit, too. Just doing this to break his sick shield. Premium God Tuner. We also have the Lifeblood DLC. Oh yeah! Lifeblood and Grimtrip, I forgot that. Honestly, I just felt like sometimes those are also just feel like natural parts of the game. So that's why I forgot it. But you're right, those were also free DLCs. And Burn Kill. But yeah, those were also free DLCs in the game. So yeah, it's just nice. Whenever a game is super like popular like that, and then they just like thank their fan base with the free DLC. It's just nice. But I will also say, when it comes to DLCs, like, they can be, like, oh, there are a lot of DLCs that can be really good, but there are also some DLC that just are bad. Even I have to admit that. Also, Pokemon technically did some free DLCs. Like with, Arceus. Like, we had a free DLC with Legends Arceus, where they never made the Void DLC. True, but we are at least getting Silksong DLC. It would be cool if we got, like, Void DLC so we could learn more about what the Void even is. Because, like, we got a little bit of an explanation in, like, Hollow Knight and a little bit more in Silksong, but it would have been cool if we could have learned more about what the Void is. maybe we'll learn with this new DLC coming out for Silksong, the Sea of Sorrow, I think it was called. But again, getting back to Legends Arceus, the DLC there was out. They had some free DLC for that game also. Because they had an update that not only added the massive mass outbreaks, which were just which were really good for shiny hunting and getting rarer Pokemon, but you also had you also had 2 different kinds of gauntlets you could do. Like 2 different battle gauntlets. You had one where you had to use a specific kind of Pokemon to win a battle, and then you had the one where you could fight like other bosses and Arceus and certain like harder things, but as like a continuous battle gauntlet, and that got you battle points. So it was kind of that game's version of don't know what word I'm trying to think, but it's like their version of the battle tower and battle facilities. Anyone else miss battle facilities? Like, does anyone else miss stuff like the battle factory and the battle chateau? I do. Like, the most we got was the battle tower and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and then that was it. We didn't have anything else. Like, it's sad. I miss battle facilities. I miss the battle frontier. I always will miss the battle frontier. Like, that's really where, as a kid, you would learn competitive Pokemon. Okay, I am on the right path. Like, that's where you would learn competitive Pokemon when you were younger. It wasn't through, like, YouTubers. It wasn't through Smogon. Well, you would learn through YouTubers, but you would also just learn through Smogon. Not Smogon, through the battle facilities, you know? Just, like, you create, like, the perfect team for these harder areas, some of which have, like, unique rules and mechanics to them. Ooh, Empowering Dodge. Increase damage for each consecutive successful dodge. So if you don't want to do parries, then you go for this. Like, there are all these enemies around I'm just not going to fight. Instead, actually, wait. Wasn't there a Lost Gestural here? Yes! Huh? What, me? I'm not lost at all! Sastra was waiting for you. What? Sastra needs me back? Okay, I was getting bored over here anyway. Whee! And then I'll just check up a guide for those later. So once we're done with the, hang on, first of all, I can take off the Isle of Eyes. Yeah, so once we're done with that, once we're done with the Endless Sanctuary, the Endless Night Sanctuary and the Crimson Forest, then I'll move on to finding the Lost Gestrals and the journals. I know one journal is lost in an area we will go to later, but until then, the Endless Night Sanctuary, where we can get Minoko's best weapon, but is also really annoying to navigate. It's basically just the same as the Ancient Sanctuary, but it's harder and longer.
They're Gestrals, waiting to be reborn. They're queuing.
Oh.
Queuing for the Sacred River. Because remember, they have the ability to bring them back from death. They just don't because there's not enough adult Gestrals around. Which is kind of sad if you think about it. It's like there's so many people that are just waiting to come back to life, but they can't just because of the apocalypse.
The dance begins.
And Phantom Spirit.
Overflowing with energy.
So there's even newer, not newer, but there's like even top here, but stronger. And
I'll do it.
just so
I'll
we
do
can
it.
get the energy. And expedition count. Perfect. Sadly, we didn't get any void bosses from the Abyss because there was no DLC, but it would have been cool. We don't know the Steel but we do know the Steel faction is related to the Void. Who's the Steel faction again? Was that in Silksong or was that in Hollow Knight? It's been so long since I've touched either.
Good stuff.
Hey, Grandis. Greetings! Oh my, I've not met an expeditioner in quite some time. Or anyone else for that matter. Hello, hello, how wonderful to meet you. Grandis, what are you doing here? I've been lost in these sunless woods for as long as I can remember. Luckily, I fell in with a rather lively crowd of Gestrels. They welcomed me as one of their own. It helped, I suppose, that I am an engineer by trade and could fix their weapons in Sakapatats. So they do so love to fight, which resulted in quite a bit of breakage. Sadly, it also resulted in quite the death toll. Not all of it at the hands of Nevrons. Their zest for a battle sometimes went too far. Friendly fire and all that. Or maybe unfriendly fire. And though my Gestrel friends could resurrect, the death toll grew so high that it overwhelmed the queue at their secret river. They were all my friends, and they kept dying and resurrecting, losing their memory of me each time. It broke my heart, it did. I couldn't bear it anymore, so I wrote to Golgra for help. Now, it was perhaps not the best idea. Golgra's solution was rather severe. Golgra decided to kill every Gestrel here and plant their bodies in the ancient sanctuary. I believe they're still there now, awaiting their turn at the river. That must be hard. That's also horrifying. Excuse me. Such is the Gestrel way. And just like that, I lost all my friends. It is a lonely, albeit more peaceful life these days. Anyway, I have worked tirelessly on improving their Sakapatat to properly honor their memory. If you find them walking around, feel free to fight them. After all, this is what my friends would have wanted. So, yep, this guy just had to watch his friends kill each other and come back to life over and over again, and every time they lost their memories. So basically, if you've ever seen Sentenced to be a Hero, it's basically that. It's literally just Sentenced to be a Hero. Which I've only seen 2 episodes of currently, but I love it. Like, the art style is really unique. The world, I think we finally found a world more scuffed than Berserk. And then to top it all off, it's just a good story. Like, with a really good cast. Steel Sharp is a part of the faction. Technically, we heard about him being in Hollow Knight, but they never added him, so they're going to be in Silksong. Nah, dang it. If you've heard of the show separately since, you'll understand the feeling of coming back from ReZero. I have not seen ReZero, but I have seen Seven Deadly Sins, and I will admit, I love Seven Deadly Sins, even with all of its flaws. Like, it has a lot of flaws, don't get me wrong, but I feel like some of it is just kind of unwarranted, and I just love it, even though I will admit the whole Vaughn Elaine thing is kind of gross. But the rest of it is awesome. Escanor is the ghost. Like, Escanor is the best part of the whole thing. Like, if you don't want to watch the show for the story, you watch it for Escanor. And King. King and Deanne is a really cute love story. Like, if you don't like the Vaughn Elaine stuff, then you'll love King and Deanne. They're a really cute couple. And then again, Escanor. Escanor is the ghost. I mean, he is so goated. When going against a guy who prevents you from fighting if you have hatred in your heart. Escanor was the only one unaffected, just because he said, and I quote, "Why should I feel hatred for someone who is obviously weaker than myself?" Like, it's just great. It's just he's just the best. Like, who says your attacks worked on me? Who decided that? Who said my attacks didn't work on you? Who decided that? Like, it's just awesome. Like, he really is the epitome of pride itself. Like, he's the kind of guy you really don't want to go against. It's like, there are plenty of characters in anime that you could make arguments for. You don't go against Escanor. Actually, imagine... I know the show ended a long time ago. Imagine if Homelander fought Escanor. That would be the saddest thing ever. Like, Homelander talking his talk, Escanor just standing there, just being like, okay, I'm bored now. And then just slapping him. He wouldn't even have to, like, go, like, the axe. He just slaps him. Like, that's all it would take. Like, that would just be a hilarious beatdown. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's right. Then avoid everything here, because it's unnecessary, and I am way too powerful. I've got to find a way to get to the elevated areas. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, did we already find the boss arena? Okay, yeah, there is a boss. Yeah, there was a boss here, and it's a special one. So special that Minoko's here. Sakapatat? Sakapatat? But these are ones we fought before. And so is their boss. The ultimate Sakapatat has returned. It is a harder version, and this would have been one of the only other ways to get the ultimate Sakapatat as a skill for Minoko. It was like, you do this, or you do the Endless Tower, which is what I did. We don't mess with that man. He fears no man, he fears nothing. Bro was the master of the sun and the heat of devastation. We do not speak evil of that man. Exactly. Like, you can hate on Seven Deadly Sins all you want. You cannot give crap to Escanor. He was the best part of that whole show. Like, all of his fights were just immaculate, even with the animation. Because I will admit, the frame rate wasn't perfect, but it wasn't the worst thing. It was better than Boruto, at least. And Fairy Tail. Dang it. Oh, that's right, I took off anti-stun. That was dumb of me. Yeah, like, Seven Deadly Sins animation was at least better than Fairy Tail and Boruto. I haven't seen Boruto yet, but I've seen clips. And I hated those clips. Alright, then. At least she's doing on those. Bond, bro was immortal and was dating King's sister, and that's the crazy part. King thought he killed her and only got worse. I actually have grown to not like the whole Bond-Elaine storyline when you realize that she is 1,000 years old but has the body of a child, which means he impregnated a child-bodied person, which is just gross. I mean, Bond was a cool character up until that point.
I'm ready.
He was cool until then. Oh wait, I killed both. Nice. Now it's just the ultimate start of the top. Taking the fight seriously and raising the shield. Meaning now it's cannon time. Dang it.
I'm ready.
And that could have been a counter. Oh well. Right. But King, I also love your game. Like, you felt bad for him, but you also knew that he was just a cool character when you first met him. When he was Harlequin, King of the Fairies. Like, that was just a really good moment for him. He was a cool character. And stayed a cool character even as the show went on. When he got his full wings. The entire story was he wanted to be the elite of life and kept coming back, and he wanted the found the elixir of life, kept going back and back. Girl kept defending it until a demon attacked, and Bon almost died, and the girl let him drink it to save it. Day. Yeah. Like, it was a sad storyline. Yeah, to save the forest, which in turn killed her, but Bon paid it off, even though he did love her. Yeah, it is a sweet thing until you realize the body, and then it's just kind of gross, is what I'm getting at. Like, she has the body of a child. It's kind of gross. It's, you know, it's like the whole Terry Falls and Dahlia thing. Expedition.
Lune, watch out!
I think it would have been funny if they did like a chromatic ultimate Sakatatans. That would be kind of funny. Then perfect. Now break the arm off. Now I cannot do Endbringer, unfortunately. But I can do this. Woo! Unleashing full power. And no longer stunned either. Like, hello, full power. I am Pyrovis. And this is Skybreak. The Gets Break.
Doors of chroma. Open! Overflowing with energy.
Let's dive cool.
Danger! Danger!
No, I'm not. But they are. And the Joyaro, the best weapon from Minoko. Because we've just been running with the Urnaro, and then here's the Joyaro. Starts the battle in Almighty Mask. That's one of the reasons it's good. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Break damage is doubled while in Almighty Mask. So with the Deleased Rush, this is just fantastic. And it glows. And it's lightning element, which is, you know, something. Now, there are actually two paths we can go here. Because remember, those two Sokka Patats came from different paths. That's where we could leave. But there's a little something extra over this way. The law of anime is just don't question it. If it comes from how small they look, as long as it states their name and age, or you literally lose the plot by thinking too much. I can't get past. I can't condone that. I can't condone that because that's just kind of wrong. That is actually a law of anime I cannot condone. I can condone like turning my brain off. I'm okay with turning my brain off for the sake of enjoyment. But there are certain things that once you realize it, you really just can't be okay with. And it's even worse in this case because it's not like they just live happily ever after. after, and then they don't show anything else. No, they straight up show her being pregnant. And they confirm they had a child, because that child was in the sequel movie. So that's why it can't be okay with it. Because he literally knocked up a child body person. Oh, and also, here's a little boss fight. There's another one. Chromatic Ruler. I actually forgot this guy was here. And Typhoon!
Let's have some fun.
Indeed. Paradigm begins.
Maximum damage.
And Phantom.
This will hurt.
I'll do it.
Smash into the ground.
Maximum damage.
Perfect break. That's true, but it only gets worse when you watch too much anime. And trust me, I have seen a lot. I have seen a lot. Oh, so have I. Do not underestimate what I have seen. I have seen quite a bit of weird. Like, again, I've seen JoJo, who's... Play again on breaking a target. Nice. Although that really only helps out Verso, but at the same time it doesn't because of Cheater. So, if it was to help anyone, I guess it'd be my L. Also, I just thought of something. I have not been using the, like, Fleurette Flurry at all, except as a break. Like, if I've been doing damage, it's either been Gustave's Homage, it's been Pure Elise, then I've been using everything except for Fleurette Flurry, despite it keeping me in Virtual Stance. Do I have another breaking skill I could do instead? Like, let me check this again. This is reapply current stance for more AP, which would be good for Cheater. But at the same time not, because I have a perfect energy build. Low damage. Right, that's high damage. That doesn't break. Revenge breaks. Damage increase for each turn for each hit received since the previous turn. It would just be this, but I think I'd rather Fleurette Flurry in that case. It's weaker, but eh. I've seen a lot of cringe and a lot of other stuff. I also have not seen slice of life anime, because honestly, they don't seem to interest me. I have, like, certain exceptions with that. Like, there are certain slice of life anime I enjoy. It's a very, very small list, though. Like, I've said this before. It's like, Spy Family, I always find funny. And also has, like, a really good, like, subplot to it. It has a good plot too, and certain subplots are good. And then Daily Life of the Immortal King, Wang Ling is just a hilarious character. And then, what else? Was already here. There was a way you could, like, scale the higher areas to go back on them. And then my other one is Witch Hat Atelier. That's just a really nice one.
Well, that will help.
Grandiose Catalyst. Immortal King is something. It's a good one. But like most of the like cringiest stuff I've seen to anime comes from it comes from a list of things, but most of it really. Oh wait. There's a painted cage. The other one, all the way up there, but right there.
An
Adios
advantage.
Chroma Catalysts. That's it. But yeah, but there are just certain times that when an anime does a certain thing that I'm just like, I can't tolerate it. Like, I have a limit. Like, I'm a man with a limit on certain elements. But I love Daily Life of the Immortal King. That was just hilarious. Like, Wong Ling is a surprisingly really good protagonist, and the power fantasy stuff works really well, since the whole thing is he doesn't flex too much, because otherwise he can't control it. Also, where was the exit again? Have I lost my way? I think I lost my way. Oh wait, no, it was through here. Alright, so, did I find those over there? Oh, wait. Okay, that looks like a path that apparently is not. Oh, wait, that's right. It was on the way to the exit you could do it. Yeah, and then you go through here. Okay, that was it. I think this vending machine is an interesting choice. I've heard of that one. I have not watched it, but I don't always watch a lot of isekai, because so much isekai just feels too much like the same thing. Ooh, tank. You know? Like, so much isekai is just like, it's a power fantasy. And with a lot of fan service, you know, so much of it is like that, that it just kind of blends together too much. God dang it. Which is why, like, some of my favorite ones are, like, Overlord, which is a power fantasy, but he's a villain. And, Rise of the Shield Hero, which is just, like, really different from other isekai. Because of the fact that he's, like, he's started off as hated by a lot of people. So, it's got a bit more originality to it. But, yeah. And then, obviously, there are other kinds of, like, popular ones I've seen. You know, I've seen That Time I Get Reincarnated as a Slime. I've seen, The Eminence in Shadow. But overall, I'm not always the kind of guy that watches an isekai. Although I have also seen Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, because I like Power Rangers, and that one is a good one. Like, if you're especially if you're a tokusatsu person, like if you're a fan of tokusatsu, like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and Power Rangers, then you really like Red Ranger in Another World. Like, that's a good one. And...
Cut him down. Let's carve a path.
Right. Well, that is an eviscerated patank. That patank just went through the blender. First we froze it, then we put it in a blender, and now we're gonna melt it.
Witness the flames.
And then there's still a few things we're able to do around here. Like, still a couple of collectibles. Not much, just a couple. I remember this being a lot longer. Oh, that's a dead expeditioner. Wait, does that mean there should be a journal somewhere here? Was there even a journal here? I don't remember now. Put it twice. He said, you did, but that's fine. There's some chroma right over there. I can restrain myself from it. I don't want to have to go back down there just to have myself turned around in a maze. Oh, but then there's chroma, so that makes up for it.
Nice.
It's not like there's much for me to buy anymore here. Oh, and then right over here is more chroma.
Good stuff.
I hear Dragon Hatchling is being animated. I've heard people read the manga. I've never heard of Dragon Hatchling before. Although, one thing I have heard is getting animated that I'm really happy about is Tomb Raider King. I love Tomb Raider King. Like, before I edit that real quick, I love Tomb Raider King. I have all the volumes. I haven't finished reading it. I haven't finished it yet. But I love Tomb Raider King. If you like solo leveling, it's a lot like that with more story and less action. But it is really good. And it is getting an anime adaptation. The trailer came out on my birthday, which was such a good unexpected gift to get. And that is the Endless Night Sanctuary done. All that's left now, I'm going to expand this a little. Just a little, not much. All that's left now are the rest of the Lost Gestrels, the rest of the Journals, and the Crimson Forest. Which I am going to... I feel like I could just handle it all now. It shouldn't take too long. We can do that and then wrap up. We've gone far. And then, when we come back, we can do all of the Lost Gestrels, all of the Journals, and then we can hit up the Flying Manor. I feel like that's a fine thing to do. And also, there should be one other thing, I just remembered. Was it here? The Floating Cemetery. Wasn't there a White Neveron quest too? Yes! Okay, this is actually something we can do before the Crimson Forest. This is that White Neveron I mentioned before. There's actually two of them here. First, the Chalier. Tell me, which weapon should I wield? Let's go with spear. I like a good spear. It is settled. Find me inside the building. I will be waiting. Okay, no, it was that same one. But we can enter the building two different ways. We can either go through the front door, like a normal person, or we can climb around the side of it, like it's Tears of the Kingdom. Be in the roof. Oh wait, no, this is the one I had to fight. And depending on what weapon you tell it to wield, it will use it in the fight.
Let us stay here.
So, the White Chalier with a spear.
Time to end this.
I never go down any route. Let's take option 3. Suddenly starts levitating. Like, I'll go my own way. Starts to float upwards. And we beat him. This was to be expected, and yet, why wish to fight? You wish to fight so badly? My kind only knows battle. We are born into a world of strife, yet I seem to be the only one who does not revel in it. Why make me choose your weapon? Why not? Can you not choose for yourself? Each amongst my kind has chosen a weapon from amongst those three. Yet, I feel no particular attraction to any of them. I only feel duty. Was this a test? Yes, a test. In which I was the subject. When our battle began, something stirred within me. Something fleeting. I almost recognized it. Is this what my brethren feel? No. Maybe. I've pondered this again and again. How do the others fight so effortlessly, with such abandon? And why am I unable to do the same? Though I fight alongside them, I am an imposter. This has continued for long enough. I wish to end my life while I am still the one controlling it. Expeditioner, kill me. Now, there are two ways you can do this. You could spare them, and you do still get a little reward. But if you killing them is actually better, you get a better reward out of it. But it's only best to do this after the fountain, which we did do last stream, because otherwise you're locked out of the 100 Color of Lumina reward. So, now that we've gotten it, we can kill him without remorse. I thank you, Expeditioner. There we go. Auto Powerful. Apply Powerful for 3 turns on battle start. A token of my eternal gratitude. Thank you. And you kill them. And you leave a nice little grave with their corpse and the 3 weapons the Chalier wield, between the sword, the hammer, and the spear. And then also back here, Rico.
Interesting.
So, it is definitely an interesting thing where, if you time it properly, like, you can just get really good rewards in this game. And then, was there anything around this side? Around this side? Or... no, doesn't look it. Okay, well, that was the floating cemetery done. I forgot to add it. I just forgot. Person, I don't like these paths starts minding their own path. There are 16 different paths. It's like, yeah, I can make my own path. It suddenly starts digging straight down. And it's like, like they fall into lava. I regret nothing!
Taking to the sky. Hang on tight.
And now, to the Crimson Forest. It shouldn't take... The Crimson Forest shouldn't take too long. It is a bit of a lengthy dungeon, but not too egregious. Wait. Am I going the right way? No. No, it was south. It was south by the tower. Right? Right.
Here we go.
Yeah, I just figured we can do the Crimson Forest now, and then the Lost Justrals and the Journals can be saved for next stream, and then we can do the Flying Manor and Renoir's Drafts after. Oh wait, that's where we just were, the Floating Cemetery. A ton of dead expeditioners there. The Crimson Forests. Yep, this is a dungeon with platforming. It's the only up sequence all over again, except this is much nicer. But it's also a very odd dungeon. And you'll see what I mean. Wait, was there anything over this way? No, okay. rappel down. But before you rappel down again... Chroma.
Wow.
Woo.
Good stuff.
Lumina. Like, that's the good stuff right there. Woo. Group 69 really made it far. That's right, Group 69 are, Expedition 69 are the ones who set up all of the grapples. Honestly, they've gone to a lot of places. If you really think about all the places where, like, the climbing hooks are, that was set up by Expedition 69. So, like, any place where there are these, it's like, wow, this was an expedition that was just built different. Oh wait, before you head down, down is the path we're supposed to take, but here's the thing that makes the Crimson Forest a unique dungeon. Right up here? Oh wait, no, these are one of them. Okay, well I had to do this anyway. Basically, there are 3 statues like this with 3 swords. And you have to pull them all out, and then you get the boss. Which is a very interesting boss, to say the least. Oh, dang it. Oh, I had to do this anyway. And every time you do, the screen changes. So now we're in grayscale, and that does not help with the stream's lighting. But now it's a horror game.
Time to end this.
Now, is this a Clair or an Obscur? Okay.
Let's carve a path.
Radiant Slap.
This will hurt.
Careless Parry. Plus AP on parry. Plus 1 AP on parry, but damage received is doubled. So it's a risk-reward. So it's a high-risk, high-reward kind of thing. Okay. I apologize, you can barely see anything in the stream at the moment. Like, I think I can turn up the brightness specifically on... Thank God the game glitched like that. Woo! Can I evade? No. They're built different in all the right places. Also, apparently they were not taking crap wisely. No, they were not. Like, Expedition 69 really put thought into it. Also, I mean, they made it to the Frozen Hearts and to Hold in the Air. And the Monolith. They made it to the finally the Monolith. Does that mean that they made it to the... Does that mean they made it to the Monolith? I love killing with Radiant Slash just because of, like, the wave on the screen. Alright, it was going down. Chroma.
Nice.
Not Chroma. Color of Lumina. Like, I'm getting colorblind now. And I did not fall down. But that's what it is. You need one more, and then you're able to fight the boss. which is definitely one of the more unique bosses. Was it over this way? Dang it. Even though the people are a funny number, the people must have laughed at them, making them more proud of what they did before their passing. It's like, you can make fun of us all you want, but Expedition 69 is a proud people. We are an unstoppable people. Woo! We do this for the, like we say we do this for the Disaster Expedition 33, but we do this for the most perfect and important expedition, for 69! And you know what, just for that, I'm fighting you, because there was nothing else on the planet, except for a descendable rope.
Eternity of ice.
Let's carve a path. My turn.
So they were not taking anything lightly. They went hard on their expeditions, passing it very far. It's actually surprising how far they made it before they had passed away. True, that also means that they were able to be in the... Like, something I just realized. They were able to be in the... in Siren and Visage, and I think they died at Visage. Oh my gosh, why are there so many of them? Oh, I know why there are, because I rested. Because I rested at respawn them. Let's hold on.
Cut him down.
Which also means that if there's an area you want to grind in, that's the method you do. Just go to the flag and just grind on the enemies. Okay, I think the last statue was over here. No, I already activated that one. It was this one over here. And I might as well just take them out because it was a tight platforming section that I'll need precision.
Maximum damage.
And it's crazy how Group 69 made it that out far, where so many died or behind. True! It's like, there's a lot of expeditions that just died, like, much earlier. Wait. Oh, dang it! Okay, well, at least I got, Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. Why would you give that to me now? We are so far past the need for Resplendent. We're got grandiose and perfect Chroma Catalysts.
You're outmatched.
Oh wait, this is where I fell down. Alright, this time, don't rest at any flags. Just whatever happens, happens. And then always evade you, because who cares? Let's try... Nope, it wasn't down, it was up. I think the last statue is up. It's just in this upper path. focus time. Or wait, wasn't there also... I thought there was like a drop-down path somewhere. If there was, it must have been over here. There we go.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's all this was? I thought there was like a drop-down path I could take somewhere. And that's what would lead me to the next statue. Oh well. So where was it then? Where was the last statue? It's not that. It's not, it's obviously too big. Is it down here? This descent? Wait, no, this is where it came from. This was a part of the path to get to where it went. I am so sorry so much of the stream is in grayscale. Okay, it must be here then.
Ow, wow.
No. There's a grapple point over there. Oh wait, this is where I came from. Like it wasn't with them. Ah, dang, and I had to fight you. These parties, I don't remember if they died in noon or they just died it normally. Because if it was, that was crazy. They didn't die naked. That I can remember. They actually died on the island. On that island. Like, surrounded by all of their climbing gear. Or did they die on the monolith? I don't remember now. They died somewhere surprisingly late game. Oh wait, this is where I came from. Okay, well at least I've cleared out all the enemies, so I don't have to worry about them just coming after me as I explore. What if I climb? I don't think I've climbed... Oh wait, no, I came from here. Yeah, this is where I had the plank platforming. Well, it's time for some grayscale gaming. Like, welcome to my new gaming channel, Grayscale Gaming. Like, where every game we play, the whole stream, is just in grayscale. I feel like someone could do that, and then someone would have, like, you'd have, like, a lot of, like, subscribers if you did a channel like that. Well, the real question is, would you do it as a challenge, or would it just be the stream itself that's grayscale? Grandmaster Scott grayscaling. Yes. It's like, this is gonna be a time when I just play games in grayscale. Like, I don't make the game itself look grayscale, I just make the stream look grayscale. Oh, okay, well that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Oh, nope, you're not it. Nope, no. That was just an enemy that respawned. Nope. Brought him around the Rosie. I just clipped through it. Where is the last sword? I know that there were 3 exactly. Or was I wrong and there was just 2? Well, I'll figure it out when I go down here. I thought it was like, there's like a moment where the colors all equalize. Okay, yeah, no, there's one more statue I need to find. Maybe it's down here. Oh, wait, there it is. I'm an idiot. I feel like I passed this, and I just forgot it. There! Now there's color! And enemies that respawned. Great. Well, now we have color restored. Finally! I flashbanged my audience! Nope, nope. Dang it. You know, just make it a reverse filter so we have to look at the obnoxious colors that were reversed. Just voco. Not even vocoing it. Just, that would be hilarious. Just, like, invert all the colors on the screen overlay. Yeah, so you, like, look, like, where's the red door? Like, imagine, you do that playing in the Stanley Parable, then you walk through the red door. And it's like, wait, Stanley, that's not the red door, or is it? Oh, God, am I colorblind, Stanley? Dendal. Okay. Now, we can do the boss here. Dang it. Oh, and also just a worthless. Just utterly, completely, utterly worthless. Heal. Upgrade. Just her. He's the only one who needed it. And then nothing else to learn. Well, actually, out of curiosity, what were these skills again? Last chance and payback. Another breaking skill. Reduce AP cost for each attack parry since the last turn. Nah, I think I'd still rather have Florette Flurry, even if I'm never gonna use it as intended. But here we go. 3 glowing statues and a large pool. Examine. Yes, something is coming. Chromatic Gold Chevalier. Or Chevalier. Cavalier. I think it was the Cavalier. Yep. I had to fight one of these in the tower, so please be easier than the one in the tower. Radiant Splash. Dang it. Oh, and that's our both. Nice.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Perfect brain. Endbringer. One hit. And another upgrade to Perilous Berry. And more Resplendent. Why do they give us so much Resplendent when you need Fly to get here? Whatever. We got an item. And this is your reward for that whole dungeon.
Good stuff.
Chevalim. Or Chevalum. Why do I say Chevalim? It's Chevalum. A new weapon for Verso. And that's it. That's all you get here. Back to the continent. And now this is all that's left. I can even double check this with the map. Because we've done everything here. We've done what was needed here, which was really just the Patank. Technically, we've already done the Dark Shores. We just didn't fight the enemies that were here. But we got the items that were here, and that's what was actually the most important. We did the Red Fountain. We did everything on the first island. We did the White Tree. We did the Endless Tower, mostly off camera. We've done the Painting Workshop, the Flying Casino, all gestural beaches, the Graveyard, the Battlefield, the Boat Graveyard, the Coastal Cave, the Sky Island, the White Sands, which is basically nothing, the Stone Quarry, the Noko Station, the Carousel and the Frozen Hearts, the Chosen Path, the Sacred River. We've done Old Lumiere and the Esoteric Ruins. This is going to be Verso's drafts. Not Verso, this is Renoir's drafts. We've done Visage, Siren, and Siren's Dress. We've done Isle of the Eyes, the Reacher, and the Crows. We've done the Canvas, which was also basically nothing. There's the Sinister Cave over there, and the Sunless Cliffs, and the Endless Night Sanctuary. There's something over here, I just forgot what it was. And then, down here is where Verso's drafts would be. So, all that's left is just getting the last Lost Gestrels, getting the last Journals, and then doing the Flying Manor, Ren, and the drafts. I'm going to stop saying them individually, it's just the drafts. And then we did Falling Leaves and the Floating Cemetery. So where did I have the Flying Manor already? Because I remember we went there by accident. No, I went there by accident. It wasn't this, because that's Renoir's drafts. Wait, where was it again? That was Sky Island. I know for a fact Sky Island wasn't the Floating Manor. Am I just blind and I already passed over it a bunch? Eh, we'll find it later. But those are all that'll be left for us. So, I'm gonna head to the camp. Stanley walks through the red door. The red is magenta. Where is the red door? Exactly, that would be a hilarious stream. I just pick like a random game and then I just invert the colors on stream. And Medallum is at max level. And of course the max level is 33, because the developers, they love that number in this game for some reason. And I actually don't know why they chose 33 out of all numbers, but they did. And to reach it, you just, from 32, you just need a single perfect chroma catalyst. I'm not going to use it on him, though, because there is a weapon I'm going to be replacing it with. So I'm gonna leave Kralin like that. Oh wait, no, one more thing. Resources. Oh, I have a lot. Alright. From here, what would that put her at? She would have 11 available. But if I... Is there anything I could get rid of? Oh, yeah, antifreeze. We can all take off antifreeze. Okay, that puts her at 26. So 26, so... There. And then equalize them, because they're also going to need this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Well, there you go. 85 on CL. There. Now you can't say I neglect her. And the reason I did that is because for the future, I can actually kind of do it now, but I talked about this before. Okay. But I want to increase... Oh wait, +1 shield not affected by any shield on turn start. I don't know if we have the room for that, but that'd be nice to have in the future. But as it goes on, I have some of the graders. So I have Greater Shell and Greater Rush, but I want to find Greater Powerful. Because, and if I put this on everyone, then that means the stat buffs that I already get from Typhoon will be made even greater. Because it's a 25% increase to the rush speed, then 10% reduced damage, and then if I can find the Greater Powerful, then that'll really, really help. And then let's see what progress I've made so far on Lost Gestrals. I don't think I have all of them, but let's just talk. You found some of my kids. Which reward should I give you? Oh, this should be useful here. I've got new hair for Verso. I found 5 of the 9 missing children. That'll be important to remember for the future. Okay. And then here. Well, actually, I can just, like, leave it saved here. And that is where I'm going to be leaving the stream. When we come back to this, I will have Greater Powerful and then all of those greater buffs on everybody. So, until next time, I'm ending today's stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. Comment down below so this helps me connect with you guys. Like the video so there's more of which you want to see. Share the video so more people know the channel even exists. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I go live. Don't forget to join the Discord, link in the description below. If you don't want to do Discord, I have a community tab on my channel. Until next time, see ya guys. I don't know why I did that in, like, out of sync. Whatever. Wait, oh, you found 5 of my children. Let me just give you hair. Rips it off someone. Here you go.